You can feel the inevitability like static in the air. Not because anyone's rooting for a mess, but because the Browns' roster realities and the calendar have made the path obvious. Joe Flacco starts now, but it's only a matter of time before Dillon Gabriel gets a real meaningful audition. Below is a straight, no-fluff breakdown of the timeline, the decision points, what Gabriel must prove, how Shedeur Sanders fits into the picture, and what the Browns should do to avoid a meltdown and instead turn this into a smart, controlled transition. The setup in one sentence: Flacco is the veteran bridge. The Browns are 0-2. Dillon Gabriel showed a spark in relief at Baltimore. Between the record, the roster, and the optics, the window for Flacco to buy the job by winning is small, and Gabriel's mobility and upside give the Browns a ready internal alternative. Why the benching is likely? And sooner than many expect, NFL teams generally keep a veteran starter as long as he's giving them a chance to win. That's Flacco's job description. But the league is brutally pragmatic. If a starter costs you wins or looks like he will, you pivot. 3 practical triggers will force the Browns' hand quickly. 1, losing while the rookie looks competent. If Flacco starts another game and the offense sputters while Gabriel's brief appearance suggested rhythm and timing, the optics and analytics will push the staff to flip the switch. Number 2, turnover and execution gap. If Flacco's play produces backbreaking turnovers or repeatedly stalls drives in the red zone, coaches will opt for a change that could spark the offense. 3, clear developmental ceiling. The longer the season goes and the fewer wins the Browns accumulate, the more the franchise will prioritize scouting Gabriel under pressure to evaluate a potential longer-term starter. That's not a condemnation of Flacco. It's just how modern roster management works. Veteran bridge QBs keep the seat warm until the team needs to accelerate a rebuild, develop an asset, or inject juice into a faltering offense. Flacco's arm, experience, and pocket management are valuable, but they won't buy indefinite time if the Browns need energy and playmaking now. What Dillon Gabriel must do to seize the job: Gabriel's Week 2 cameo, capping a touchdown drive with a 13-yard TD to Dylan Sampson, was not a definitive audition, but it was meaningful tape. If the staff moves him into the starter's role, here's what they'll be watching week to week. 1, decision-making under pressure. He needs to limit turnover-worthy plays. Mobility is great, but turnovers kill momentum and trust. Clean reads and smart escapes will be more persuasive than highlight runs. 2, third down efficiency. Can Gabriel convert third and manageable situations into first downs without gambling? That's the metric that keeps defenses honest and keeps an offense on the field. 3, red zone sequencing. Short fields require precision and touchdown efficiency. If Gabriel can produce TD drives rather than settling for field goals, his stock rises fast. 4, timing with top targets. Rhythm with the pass catchers. Quick throws, timing routes, and minimizing shot-in-the-dark passes will show that he can run the offense rather than improvise purely with athleticism. Number 5, poise in close games. Coaches want a QB who doesn't implode when mistakes are magnified. A composed late drive performance seals trust. If Gabriel hits those checkpoints, the Browns' decision becomes less moral and more mathematical. Which option gives them the best chance to win now and to evaluate a prospective starter for the future? Shedeur Sanders, realistic timeline and implications. Shedeur is a raw, high-profile rookie in town. Perception matters. The Browns drafted him, and he's on the roster as QB3 for now. Realistically, he's not poised to leapfrog 2 healthy quarterbacks immediately. Teams don't promote third-string rookies into starting roles unless necessity forces them. The path for Shedeur is development first. Scout team reps, learning the pro pace, polishing reads, and showing steady improvement whenever he gets live work. If Gabriel stumbles and Flacco's not getting it done, Shedeur's opportunity accelerates, but only if he demonstrates the mental readiness and ball security that the line of fire demands. In short, Shedeur is on the map for 2025 and beyond, but the immediate decision this month is a 2-man game between Flacco and Gabriel. How Kevin Stefanski and staff should manage this without blowing it. 1, clear short-term plan, transparent messaging. Tell the locker room and the public the criteria for a QB change: a combination of wins, turnover rate, and on-field command. Clarity reduces rumor friction. 2, protect the rookie. If Gabriel gets the start, keep the playbook aggressively tailored to his strengths. Play action, boot Leo's our quick game. Don't ask him to be someone else. 3. Keep Flacco ready but not coddled. Veterans need respect. Allow him to mentor Gabriel and be an on-field coach, but be ready to pivot if the data points to Gabriel. 4. Limit volatile exposure for Shedeur. Don't throw the rookie into insane heat. Street value of a rookie's trajectory is fragile. Let preseason-style increments, packages, late halves, low-risk series build his confidence. 5. Use the rest rehab window wisely. If McCarthy's gone elsewhere, not relevant. But Browns must also manage injuries, OL play, and receiver chemistry to give any QB a fair shot. Roster and cap implications. Why timing matters. If Gabriel becomes the starter and performs, the Browns face a mid-season decision. Roll with him into 2026 or pursue competition in free agency. If they wait too long, they either miss evaluation moments or dump choices onto a later offseason with fewer options. The team should protect its flexibility. Cheap veteran depth is cheap insurance. Locking into long-term decisions mid-season without a clear view is risky. Fan and media management. Why optics matter. The Browns must control the storyline. This is not an emotional benching. It's a competitive, evidence-driven decision. Fans respect transparency. When a rookie is promoted, pair the announcement with the reasons and a short development plan for the other QBs. That keeps the chatter reasonable and the locker room united. The probable timeline, practical prediction. If Flacco starts week 3 and the offense is ineffective or turnovers continue, expect the Browns to pivot by week 4 or week 5. If he plays adequately and the Browns win, he keeps the job until clear declines show up. But the 0-2 start compresses that timetable. In short, the decision window for a permanent change is small, measured in weeks, not months. The bottom line, this is a classic NFL in-season crossroads, veteran competence versus rookie upside. Dillon Gabriel's mobility and the little tape he's already produced give the Browns a legitimate alternative, and the team's 0-2 ledger makes patience a luxury. The smart approach is surgical. Evaluate Gabriel under real game conditions, tailor the offense to his strengths, protect the rookie psychologically and schematically, and keep Flacco's dignity intact while keeping the focus ruthlessly on results. Change is coming. The Browns can manage it and get better, or they can hesitate and watch a good season slip into recrimination. The difference will be how decisively they move when the tape and the scoreboard demand it. The Browns open the year with Joe Flacco as the veteran bridge, but reality has a way of simplifying long-term plans. Flacco is 40, the team is 0-2, and patience wears thin when wins don't come. Dillon Gabriel's Week 2 appearance didn't change the scoreboard, but it offered a clear, practical preview of why Cleveland's switch to a younger option feels increasingly inevitable. Gabriel led a methodical touchdown drive, finishing with a 13-yard strike to rookie running back Dylan Sampson. Not a flashy highlight reel, just efficient, situational football that coaches can trust. There are 3 practical reasons the Browns look primed to pivot. First, urgency. Veterans maintain jobs by producing wins, and an aging bridge quarterback loses runway fast when the team falls behind. Second, style and fit. Gabriel brings mobility and quick processing that allow the offense to be dynamic in ways Flacco's more conservative approach does not. That mobility can flip play calling and give the offense a way to salvage stalled possessions. Third, development versus results. Cleveland must balance growing a young QB with the need to stabilize a season. Giving Gabriel live reps accelerates learning and gives the staff real film to evaluate under pressure. If the Browns make the change, expect a tailored game plan, simplified reads, heavier reliance on the run game to protect a developing passer, and play calls designed to limit turnover risk while exploiting Gabriel's athletic upside. Early snaps will stress ball security and third down management. The coaching staff will ask Gabriel to manage the game, not overhaul it. Carson Palmer-style trickery and deep shot volume are unlikely at first. Conservative execution and incremental growth will be the measurable goals. This is a turning point more than a prediction. Flacco's job is secure only while results appear. Gabriel's opportunity is immediate and tangible. The Browns now face a decision about identity. Cling to veteran steadiness or embrace a younger, potentially higher ceiling option and accept short-term growing pains. How Cleveland answers that question in the coming weeks will define their season, and whether Dillon Gabriel becomes a bridge stopgap or the team's next long-term answer.